Oke guys, welcome to the stream. Masih bersama di Bae On The Pitch. Kali ini kita mau main PES 2025. Wah, waduh, waduh, lawannya berat. Itu lawan, kita lihat dulu. Formasi. Baik aja ya. Nah, tak beresin OBS-nya. Oke, udah muncul nih wajah. Ya, pilih. Ya, oke. Oke, nah sudah cukup. Lawannya wah menang ini poin permainan. Kayaknya bakal berat nih kita mainnya. Nah, tinggal menang satu aja kita naik begitu. Menang satu game kita ke promosi Divisi 3. Dia lawannya siap.
Well, there's nothing quite like last day drama, especially when there's a potentially happy ending in store. All they need to do is to avoid defeat here, and promotion is sealed. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bayer Leverkusen cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Great ball if he can get there. He's got it. Now, and he shoots!
Kebobolan kan diserang balik.
Talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defense saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the game's first significant moments, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, they've put it back in.
Oh, really well played.
Kane. Now there's a fine ball. Go for it, shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Another throw-in.
Nge-lag ya aku sudah.
Goes out once more. Raul. And he was quick to react. He's going to be disappointed with that. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but
Telat
it's
guys,
fizzled out
nge-lag
into
ya
nothing.
ampun. Nge-lag.
Alexander-Arnold, and he's worked it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Kane. Serginho. Now it's Kane. And shoots. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's really nicely played. And this is Kane. It's Hernandez.
Aduh.
That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
No, that was never going to make it.
Offside.
Kane is flagged offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Serginho. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, he's given it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Caicedo. Messi. Davids. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. And they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Hernandez. And it's Azar. And he plays one through. And he welcomes it in. Chooses to go back. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Look at the space here. Takes a shot. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Pedri. Ruben Neves. That is a little undercooked. And here's Kane. And it's Pedri. Serginho. The pass is intercepted.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hernandez did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Azar, foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Beckham. And that's played in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hazard. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Serginho. Another save.
Jorginho really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Raya claims comfort. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Reflexes from the keeper. That comes as a mighty relief. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, what a climb! Referee's had a look, and he's pulled his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione. Attenzione, un cambio.
And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's taking no chances there. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Barella has got himself a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bayer Leverkusen come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if...
Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fault.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, red. Nice interception.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di più di 1.700 spettatori.
This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Swept it, chance for a shot! Hazard. Who saw this coming? Bayer Leverkusen are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. And it's Messi. Messi. And he passes it long. It's an effective looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Hernandez. And it's Hazard. That looks a cracking ball. Bayer Leverkusen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hernandez cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 94.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
It's good running with the ball. Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Messi. Nicked it back promptly. Raul. Serginho. Out to the left it goes. Hazard picks it up out wide. Beckham. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Raul. Looking to play him in. And that's a good... Just so calm under pressure. He managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a wonderful finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Into the line, take the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Bayer Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Drilled in low. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18. Messi. Lascia il campo per il numero 11. Neymar. Cambio di giocatore.
That pass isn't the best. That's Raul. Bayer Leverkusen courageously chasing promotion and more pertinently still chasing the game. It's a situation that needs changing quickly.
Well, Peter, there's plenty of things they'll be annoyed about, but it doesn't change the fact that they have to get back on level terms. If it means Route 1, so be it.
Now it's Barella. Messi. Barella. That looks a decent ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Olise kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beckham. De Ligt. Beckham. And the number on the board is 3. Beckham. Neymar. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Up he goes. A retrieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's the final whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go...
Divisi 5 aja. Oke, nggak apa-apa ya guys ya, minimal ya ada perlawanan. Ganti dulu ah. Minjai, naiklah. Mau nggak mau gimana lagi ya. Masih mengejar di Liga, kita masih bertanding Liga 5. Aduh, oke dapat lawan, lanjut. Ya, nonton performa lawan dulu. 4-2, 1-3. Pakai program. Oke, ini tahu aman ya. Nah, ngatur bitrate dan nggak terlalu berat.
By Leverkusen get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Wah, belum
Well,
dah.
Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Kim Min-jae has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Hazard gets into some space.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's well seen too. Pedri, Kim Min-jae strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
A vicious ball here. That has been cut short. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Played back in. That was mighty close. Ruben Neves. Caicedo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking to play him in. Now it's not Climby. Ruben Neves. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Back in possession and ready to go again. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Skims one in. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ruben Neves. He's going for goal! Just seconds past the upright.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Ruben Neves gathers from the goal kick. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? So look and place it forward. Still goalless at the moment.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to...
Has a shot! Off the post! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nicely weighted ball. Shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Good read, needed to be. Nicely aimed pass. Out towards the flank. Pemain. That has been slung wide. Oh, perfectly measured that. This might spell danger.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Azar. Hernandez. And he was quick to react.
Apa ya belum
Little doubt,
tappingnya
that is a
merah
foul.
dong.
And he's going to have his name taken. That's a clever looking ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's not Climby. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Now it's crossed into the middle. Olise gets it away. And it's hoisted clear. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Serginho powering forward here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Caicedo. Messi. So what can they make of this? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Spread it left. Messi. And it's Pedri. And Serginho.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
There's a no-nonsense. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Beckenbauer. Spread out to the left. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ruben Neves. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Caicedo. Pedri on a strong run down the right. Can he get on the end of this? Vardio. Johor Darul Tazim looking to pass their way through. Olise. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this. And that is expertly dealt with. Wakaime, that has not gone well. Kim Min-jae. Pedri. Ruben Neves. And it's Pedri. And Serginho knocks it out wide. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That should be the goalkeepers. And it is.
80,953.
And it's Messi looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Out to the left it goes. Could try cutting inside here. Delivers with wit. And he's taking no chances there. Chan with the slide tackle there.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. He thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Applies the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Johor Darul Tazim have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. He's on it. Can he get away? Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. he latch on to this? It'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Tossed to the back post. Cleared without hesitation. Caicedo. Serginho. Can he get it through? Shots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Threads one in. And they're quick to get it back. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Messi receives it in a wide position. While Leverkusen will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Works it forward.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Now that looks a decent ball. Chan. Now it's not Pemain. Oh, this looks sharp. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had a shot! And
There
he's
will
done
be one
very
minute
well
added
to deal
time.
with it. Talisca. Now it's Hazard. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his strikes.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Gratis United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away by Leverkusen, have the chance to go the other way. Divisi. And it's Caicedo. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. He has found the way through. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Hazard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Played right into his path. He's found the way through. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Hazard. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Well, that's well spotted. Somewhat off target. Looking for the run. He welcomes it in. Now there's a chance. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pedri. Hernandez. That is good alertness. Dembele. This interception, his positioning was spot on. He plays one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bae United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Hazard.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a waste.
Ruben Neves will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. To the left it goes. Petri, it's run loose here. He tosses it long. Kim Min-jae. This is Azar. He's through, now he's in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for a runner. Kim Min-jae is in a really good position out wide. Smartly reclaimed. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Bayer Leverkusen have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Chooses to go cross-field. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ruben Neves. Kim Min-jae. Well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? What ball? He's in. And we hit half-time. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And it's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And Dyke with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Now it's Azar. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, really well played.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Ito. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Serginho. He's in plenty of space here. Petri. Oh, that's a key interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Odegaard.
Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Camavinga. Oh, that is a nice touch. Ball driven towards the far post.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Great ball if he can get there. Kim Min-jae unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitutions taking place.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Elise gets a foot in here. And here's Hazard. Goes down, but nothing given. Over to the left. Looking to play him in. And here's Hazard. Bayer Leverkusen perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Elise, and he's forced to go back. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pinches it off him. Now it's Lewandowski. That pass isn't the best.
Bayer Leverkusen seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this?
Borough United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fun. Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Are in front now, the game's only gone.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
This ended up in no man's land. Bayer Leverkusen have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Bayer Leverkusen are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He was alert to it. Rice. Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Strong running down that left flank. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Ruben Neves. Hazard. There won't be another chance after this one. That's rather hopeful.
Substitution in progress.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
He's going for the
Added time.
good strike, quite an alarm. Pass is just off target. It's a decent clearance. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And if you did just miss it, we are up to it.
Talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Caicedo. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball, and he's able to We've barely begun here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. There they go, hunting again.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That was good alertness. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bayer needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Azar turns back here, probably the best option.
Bayer Leverkusen are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Kim Min-jae. Vicious ball here.
Kim Min-jae really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Van Bouten pressing high and with purpose. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Some resolute defending there. Pedri
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Shot for goal. Half an hour played now. Now it's Villa. Oh, great play. And he's onside. He's found a way through. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Shots! Oh, crossbar! And now a sudden chance to counter. This is Azar. Messi. Beckham. And it's Van Dijk. Bayer Leverkusen are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Serginho. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Serginho. Beckham has created one goal already. Kim Min-jae. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Hazard. That's been cut out, well played. Distributed tidily. Bale receives him in a wide position. Move forward, move quickly. Clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. And it's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Bayer Leverkusen come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Bayer Leverkusen come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Beckham. Nakamura. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. But he's forced to go back. Alcedo. Ruben Neves. Olise. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. Ah, that's a fine interception. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Villa, and it's Nakamura. Fantastic. That's delirious. This is utopian. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Applies the finish. Oh, impressive strike.
Bayer Leverkusen are stuck in a rut, and impatient puts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Beckham standing over it. No, again there's no way through. Bale. Bayer Leverkusen perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now he's got space here. This is just off target.
Substitution.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's picked his way through. Oh, cannot.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nakamura. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. David Villa. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh. It's getting ridiculous. Crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Head out towards the right wing. The ball's gone astray. Well seen, saw that coming.
It's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Neves. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Olise.
There will be 3 minutes at a
It's
time.
Caicedo. He decides to cross it. Taken back almost at once. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's onto this. A good take in a good area. It's a loose ball. Ruben Neves. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable.
Nggak imbang guys gitu.